Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol. Let's get caught up. And there's two things I want to talk about today. One, a general catch up, and two, the thought that was just in my head where it's like, I have to talk about this. I have to say something because I keep seeing this thing. Alrighty, so general catch up. Obviously, I've not done a whole bunch of videos the last 6 weeks or so. Don't really know why. Just sudden loss of motivation. Didn't feel guilty about it. Just didn't do it. And the other reason is I've actually been pretty productive in writing. See if I can do a nice flip. Yay, writing. The next book, which I'm hoping should be done sometime late in March. And that's basically taking that nice card, mean card video series and tuning all those transcripts into something that's actually readable. A video transcript is not readable. A proper book is readable. Basically, tuning it into something readable that people can buy and use and have, and that would be great. After that, I've come to the decision I'll take the Married Guy's Guide to Wife stuff and tune that into a book. And that is a much larger project that's about 5 times bigger than Nice Card, Mean Card. To put it all in context, Nice Card, Mean Card is about 30,000 words. The Mindful Attraction Plan book is about 60. Oh my God, these are my own books. The MSL Primer 2011 is about 115,000, and the transcripts for the Married Guy's Guide to Wife, it's going to be about 150,000, and that's equivalent to about a 450-page book, and no one is going to read it, so it needs to be far more streamlined and just chopped down to something that's far more readable. After that, it's either the dateable marriage stuff or it is an affair type book, or on high income couples or something like that. But I'm not quite sure. But I'm hoping I can actually get something like that done by the end of the year as well, which would make 2018 incredibly productive in terms of books. And also trying to put them all on Audible as well. So that's what I've actually been truly working on. So it's not like I disappeared. I am alive. Thank you so much to everyone that has sort of emailed me. Are you well? Are you alive? What's going on? Heart-wise, not too bad. Get to see my doctor early next week. Anyway, the thought that has been running through my head is like, oh my God, I have to talk about this. And it ties into the nice card, mean card stuff because that's what I've been writing on. I've now seen this thing where people who are too nice, when they first start learning about standing up for themselves, they first really start learning, I've got to put my boundaries up, I've got to say no to things, I got to pass all these fitness tests, I got to stop people stomping all over me. There's this thing where they do that really well, and they win a bunch of these sort of little battles. And they're pushing back, and then there's the thing where their partner is mad at them for pushing back, and then it's sort of even out, and now their partner is sort of acting better, and it's all great. But they then commit themselves to something that's going to require them to do something for it for years to come, or they give this colossal gift that's honestly fairly one-sided, for no clear reason. So they win a bunch of little battles, and then they hand over this giant gift for no clear reason. And this is stuff like, I paid off all their credit cards, I booked us a giant trip to Disney World that I'm paying for, that they're now pregnant, I'm now getting married to them, we bought a much larger house, we're going on a vacation to Paris. These are big, major structural things that people are committing to in the middle of relationships where they weren't getting what they want and their partner was getting to just stomp all over them. The whole point of saying no to all the little stuff was to try and rebalance the relationship. And you did that with a bunch of little stuff, so it came back a little bit. And then you gave them this giant all-paid expenses trip to Paris and a bigger ring and a bought a house and got pregnant. And it just goes the other way. And there must be some sort of self-sabotage that's happening with this. Or there must be this thing where people are so uncomfortable in their own skin saying no, that they feel like they just have to rebalance it to make it all seem normal in their own head. So this is the takeaway. If you are too nice and you are learning to say no, you're learning to stand up for yourself, you're learning about boundaries, you're passing fitness tests, and you're starting to do really well with it, be cautious when you come to give this massive gift or massive relationship upgrade, or you commit yourself to something long term for your partner when you haven't really got anything similar back from them. Because if you do that, all the little victories don't really count, because you're actually just going backwards. It doesn't matter that you said no to getting glasses of water for no reason if you just brought your partner a much larger house and you're committing to paying a mortgage for the next 30 years. It's just so different. It just upsets the balance of power just so much more. So be really cautious and about not doing some giant over-the-top gift when you're learning to pass fitness tests, you're learning to say no, and you're learning to stand up for yourself. So that was the thought for today, why I had to make a video. I will try and get back in the swing of things, and talk to you soon.